In this video, we're going to cover what business aims and objectives are and some common financial and non-financial aims. What are business aims and objectives? The first thing that's important to understand is the difference between aims and objectives. A business aim is the overall target or goal of the business, whereas business objectives are smaller targets which help meet the overall aim. The aim is a destination on a map, and the objectives are the roads you will take to get to that destination. Businesses create aims and objectives to give them a purpose, to give them a target to work towards. A business may have several different objectives that will help them meet an aim. For example, an aim of a small business selling candles may be to generate £60,000 of revenue in 2021. However, this aim can comprise of many objectives to help reach the overall aim, such as to increase sales of bestsellers by 20%, to increase Facebook marketing by £5,000 in October, November and December to increase Christmas sales, develop a new candle range to boost sales during the quieter months of January and February, and to sell candles at local farmers markets to increase revenue over Christmas. These objectives feed into the overall aim of generating £60,000 of revenue in 2021. Aims and objectives can be a mixture of financial and non-financial aims. Let's have a look at some financial aims. Financial aims and objectives. Most businesses are set up to make money. Even businesses that aren't for-profit businesses usually need some sort of income to survive through donations, etc., and will still have financial aims relating to money. A business may have more than one financial aim, but here are some of the most common financial aims. The first and most common financial business aim, especially when first starting a business, is to survive, meaning the business neither makes a profit or a loss, but can make enough to cover costs such as wages, rents and rates. This is a very common aim for a business just starting out, as it means the business has managed to build a good foundation to then start making more money in the following years. Following on from survival is usually the aim of making a profit. This is probably the most common financial aim. Making a profit is when the business has money left over after all the costs involved in the business are taken away from the revenue. A business does not want to spend its whole time just surviving, so they set profit targets to help them move on from survival and become a more profitable and successful business. Another financial target is sales. A sales target may be to sell a certain amount of a particular product, for example to sell 3,000 vanilla candles a month. Such targets set a specific aim for the business and also help employees work towards a common goal. Sometimes sales targets can be distributed among staff, with 10 employees being targeted to sell 300 candles each to reach that overall sales aim of 3,000. Market share is the percentage of the market controlled by a particular company. For example, in the supermarket industry, Tesco has the biggest market share in the UK at around 20%, and then the other supermarkets such as Asda and Sainsbury's occupy about 16% each, and so on. A supermarket such as Aldi may aim to increase their market share from 8% to 10% over the course of a year, with a long-term aim of becoming market leader. Financial security relates more to the individual or individuals that run a business, and is often a financial objective of smaller businesses such as sole traders or partnerships. These businesses may have a financial aim to become financially secure, meaning that they can gain financial security from the business they have started by being able to withdraw money from the business to make them financially stable. For larger organisations, this may be that they ensure they can cover costs easily year on year and meet all their financial commitments. Non-financial aims and objectives. These objectives are not linked to monetary success and are often personal to the entrepreneur that started the business. These aims can often be the main driver for the starting of the business, or can often help solve some social issue in society. For-profit businesses can still have very strong non-financial aims that are central to the way the business operates. Some non-financial aims include social aims. These are linked to a business committing to act and operate in an ethical way. For example, Lush vows to fight animal cruelty and will never use ingredients that have been tested on animals. These aims are core to the business's identity and can mean that the business makes less money by sticking to these ethical principles. Another non-financial aim is personal satisfaction. An entrepreneur starting a business may have the aim of turning a hobby into a business that provides them with career satisfaction. For example, someone with knowledge of exercise and nutrition who regularly works out may decide to start a business personal training to fulfill their aim of personal satisfaction. Challenge may also be an aim. The challenge of starting something from scratch, escaping a 9-to-5 career, and creating a living off of your own work ethic and drive may be the aim of an entrepreneur starting and running their own business. The final non-financial aim of starting a business can be control. An entrepreneur being able to make their own decisions, control their own working hours, and putting into practice their own business strategy can be a rewarding aim for any startup. These non-financial aims are particularly powerful for startups, as these aims can give them the will to keep driving the business forward. Why aims and objectives differ between businesses. We've already discussed a lot of differences in business objectives, from smaller businesses wanting to survive to large businesses wanting to make huge profits, but also differences in non-financial aims, such as Lush having very social aims to end cosmetic testing on animals. These aims differ because every business is different. They have different desires and have different things they want to accomplish through the business. These aims will also be different depending on the size, age, and the market the business operates in. Size and scale clearly impacts the aims and objectives of a business. Companies like Apple will not set financial targets to survive, as they are a global business already making billions in profit. Therefore, survival is not an appropriate financial aim. However, survival would be appropriate for a small candle business in its first year of operating. For this business to aim to survive would be realistic based on their size and time in business. Also, the market a business operates in massively impacts how their non-financial aims will differ. We mentioned Lush aiming to end cosmetic testing on animals. This aim is very fitting for the market that Lush operates in. However, ending cosmetic testing on animals will be an inappropriate aim for a barbecue restaurant, as they are in a different market selling animal products to consumers. This shows that aims are directly impacted by the market a business operates in, and can be a reason for differing aims between businesses. Finally, aims and objectives change over time. A business like Apple may at one time have aimed to survive, but have now gone on to aims greater than this due to their global success and size. As a business grows and progresses through its life, its aims and objectives should also grow and progress to keep challenging the business and its owners. Thanks for watching the video. We really do appreciate you watching to the end, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe for more weekly business videos.